Welcome back, my dark means, to my dark kingdom, and today we're back to Dungeons 3. Yes, that's right. And now we're gonna be looks like we're gonna be getting some new recruits and a new hero. As I said, like we mentioned the last time, we finally defeated Yainova, and now we're about to go and do something else. Now let's start this mission, and yeah, let's see what Hungry Ogre has in store for us.
The gruesome evil's army once again stood on the coast of the Western Kingdoms. There, off the coast, lay the not-quite-so-free cities, a place of indecent wealth. In the planned march on the capital, there was no way these cities could be left standing, as otherwise they would attack the tactical evil from behind. To get there, it needed a ship. Again, we've been here before. Since the capable evil's creatures were still incapable of producing anything that floated, they had to borrow them from the natives. Nearby lay the harbor town of Lotsawinter, home to many famous heroes and a famous seafaring town. Unfortunately, Lotsawinter was extremely well guarded and a meeting place for extremely experienced, not to say high-level heroes.
Thank goodness.
The prepared to make sacrifices evil's miserable creatures wouldn't stand a chance here.
Then why are we here? That doesn't make any sense.
Easy there. However, a mighty creature was camped nearby, an ogre. Its fighting prowess would allow it to meet Lotsawinter's defenders head-on. But first of all, the creature had to be persuaded to join the forces of evil.
No problem. I'll just promise him a beating if he doesn't get a move on.
Interesting idea, but I did just say that he's really powerful, didn't I? He'd mop the floor with everything we could muster against him.
Well, let's have a look at him first then. Talk first, fight later.
That's a first. But first, as usual, I gotta make sure this dungeon is up to snuff. If it isn't, we'll be destroyed before we even get the chance to fight. Let's... Well, it looks like the turkey place is up and running. Gold is there, we're gonna need to get more. Alright, the usual stuff. I have to get everything up and running. I'll meet you back here once, well, we find something interesting. See that? Well, yeah, see that, I guess.
Lotsawinter's heroes were somewhat underemployed and always on the lookout for treasures and problems. Accordingly, the not-so-secret evil's creatures were soon spotted, and a group of adventurers immediately set out to beat the stuffing out of these walking experience points.
Yeah, just let them come. Tear their heads off, bite their fingernails.
Exactly, the usual stuff. They usually do. Besides, we need to get this. And we are in everything. What the heck? Whatever, I'll deal with that later. Heal yourselves up before. I gotta go check what's in the dungeon. Oh, just never mind, just a normal spider den. Alright, let's get back to killing. Alright, let's go see what this guy is.
Having a look around evil's army had reached the ogre.
Hey, I am Ogre.
Obviously, this creature wouldn't be winning any intelligence contests.
Me happy help you. Mushing heroes fun. But me little thirsty. Before me start, should drink something.
Of course, it couldn't be that easy. A large quantity of beer would first have to be delivered to the ogre in order to convince him to help out. With a groan, the brewmaster evil set to work.
Okay, you nasty little creatures, you heard the word. Time to brew some beer. Move! Hit those brewing kettles. I want to smell barley instead of mold down here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
there you
Ogre,
go.
we brought you your beer. Now it's time. Wait a minute, where did the beer go? Did you already? And hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Stay where you are. We have a city to attack.
Beer make Ogre hungry. Ogre get quick snack.
The ogre greedily staggered towards a small nearby farm. The sheep could be heard bleating happily, which quickly turned into a panicked bleating as the sheep saw the ogre approach.
Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me! Quickly! We gotta make sure he still lives. Not that big place. This should be very good indeed. Alright, bring you guys back.
Yummy, tasty sheep.
The ogre decimated the sheep instead of attacking Lotsawinter. It was obvious that Talia was unable to get this beast under control, much to the impatient evil's displeasure.
What? Why is it now my problem when that stupid meatbag gets distracted by a couple of sheep?
Well, I'm just the narrator, not the General of Evil. Anyway, there was a repulsively good town very close by, which could perhaps be brought closer to evil in the meantime.
Fine, let's take care of it. Get out of there, twist their arms, smear finger paint in their eyes.
Ogre now, fool.
Wow! How many did you eat there? Greedy guts?
Well, 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4.
Oh, crap.
And now he's taking a nap. My goodness, my grandchildren will be doing the narration by the time he attacks the town. Anyway, seeing as how ogres were hardcore alcoholics, one could assume that 1 or 2 or 20 or so beers would wake him up. With a heartfelt groan, the beer brewing evil went back to work.
You've got to be kidding me! Minions, back into the brewery! Get back in there!
You desire?
You've got to be... How much beer? I'll be back. I gotta upgrade this dang brewery.
Ogre very, very sad. Give Ogre beer.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
The ogre's big, wide, bulging eyes brimmed with tears because he still hadn't got any beer. And even though the hoarding evil had already produced enough of it, come on, give him the stuff already.
You need to know when when I'm done being ready. I have enemies that I'm about to attack, and I need to be ready. Now shut up, narrator.
And again, the ogre was supplied with a truly absurd amount of beer, which he tossed down in just a few seconds.
Okay, that will have to do for now. Get a move on, roly-poly. It's time to flatten Lotsawinter.
Okay.
Exactly.
But Ogre bit rusty. Ogre must do warm-up fight. Probably opponents in forest. Opponents good for warm-up fight. Opponents from forest maybe also burn for small fire later.
What?
What?
Wait, where are you going? But the city is... No! Come back, you idiot!
And so it was that the armies of evil set out to follow the ogre, away from Lotsawinter.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! So we're just gonna go all the way back here then, huh?
Hey! Those opponents! Time to march!
So we're literally just gonna go all the way through here, away from there. We could have attacked it ourselves by now. I could have upgraded all my minions. Wasted so much time just to attack them. You've got to be kidding me. I'll be back.
The ogre stubbornly ran ahead and turned left at a fork in the path. The cautious evil wondered what there was to discover in the other direction. Should it explore? Undaunted, the ogre sprinted onward.
You've got to be kidding me. There's lots of windows right over there. What the?
Ah, real opponents, it's clobbering time. Ouch! Hey, for you I meant.
The ogre had found a worthy opponent for his warm-up training. The fight was on.
Hey, what you do? Ogre need training, not you. Ogre not need help. That was good fight, but... Ogre very tired now. Take short nap, then we must...
Again? Again? Will this never end?
As the ogre's turgid little eyes closed in sleep and he happily began to snore, a large party of adventurers set out from Lotsawinter. They had accepted the quest to kill the ogre. Stupid RPG elements.
Kill the ogre? After all the work we put into that whole thing? Ugh, like hell! Rock 'em, sock 'em, tie their shoelaces together.
Yeah, we're not letting this ogre die. Not yet, at least. He can die under our command later.
Not worry, that's not my blood. Wait! That's my blood! Ouch!
Yeah, because you're an idiot for falling asleep here! Oh, guys, I'll be back because this is a pain in my ass.
Ouch! Ogre head hurts. Blow's not good for ogre. I need healing beer. That make head so light.
Beer. Beer. My word, does it ever stop?
Obviously not. The foreseeing evil had anticipated something like this and had already gone into production.
You bet your butt cheeks I did. I swear to... I'm about to kill myself.
You're the enemy.
And I need to start making my dungeon
The
even
dungeon
better.
heart is being attacked.
Minions, end these bastards so I can finally get the production ready. Oh, I swear I just need to kill that ogre. Be back, you guys.
The brewing evil had produced a huge number of barrels of beer, enough to keep several orcs busy for days. Hopefully, it was enough for one for the road for the ogre.
Yeah, it better. But first I gotta make sure my means are up to snuff against these enemies. I'm not gonna risk them, my weak ass minions going up there. Besides, I need the resources.
That strengthened ogre. Ogre now ready to fight.
Excellent! That's music to
Finally!
my ears.
Music? Oh, ogre good musician. Ogre like make music. Wait, sure.
Wait, no! Oh, what have I done?
You're doing that on purpose, right? We'll never reach that damn city if you keep distracting that stupid ogre with all sorts of nonsense. Gosh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Where did I put my Valiant?
At this point, I've given up. Oh, I just want to kill this ogre right now.
So, can start music. I in band, by the way, called OGRE. Short for okra, garlic, radish, ears. I think. Somehow forgot. Is solo band. But before I start, I might need some beer. I mean, musician sober, really.
More beer? Honestly?
The stressed evil had already seen something like this coming and was tired of the discussions. It set about brewing the barrels of beer. The attack on Lotsawinter would have to work sooner or later.
It better.
The
Be
brewing
back, you
evil had
guys.
produced a huge number of barrels of beer, enough to keep several orcs busy for days. Hopefully, it was enough for one for the road for the ogre.
Yeah, let's hope so. Oh, we're back! And we're finally gonna give him beer. Hopefully this will be the last time. If not, I'm about to lose my dang head. And Charlie is spinning around for no reason.
That helped. Now I can start. Ogre solo!
That's deafening. I mean, intoxicating.
My goodness, what kind of an amateurish cacophony is that? It's like someone ground an out-of-tune piano between two millstones. That's repulsive.
Who insult ogre music? You'll die for that!
Finally, the ogre tore through lots of Winter's city walls and entered an enraged battle with the critics of his disgusting, marvelous music. Yeah, you show 'em a left, a right, and a jab. Jab! All right.
Exactly, finally! Kill them all! End them all! Destroy them all! I'll bring you guys back.
The overconfident evil's puny little army marched on lots of Winter, death wish in hand. The local heroes laughed spitefully to themselves and joked that the experience points were delivering themselves to death.
I guess you could say that, but right now, I don't care how many minions that we got the crypt up and running. They're all dying today.
The ogre had done a truly artful job of reducing lots of Winter to a pile of smoking rubble. Luckily, the harbour escaped the destruction, as the insidious evil still wanted to visit the not-quite-so-free cities.
Very nice. We really cleaned house here too. Tanos will be raging. So then all the creatures on board and anchors away. Ah!
What happened to your good side?
Huh? No idea. Probably lying on some psychiatrist's couch telling him what a rough childhood she had. Loser.
More than likely.
Oh, never mind. The Fable Evil's army made ready for departure.
Hey, can I come? But I might need a beer for the road.
Sure, why not? We're gonna have a new hero on our cause. I wonder what happened to the trolls. Probably went extinct. Alright, let's continue.
Ups and downs. The relentless evil had reached the not-quite-so-free cities in order to defeat another one of Tanos' comrades. But the defenses needed to be weakened first. The city's water supply was very close.
Yeah, well, looks like we're going to need to, contaminate the water supply. Alright, but that's where it ends now. Thank you for joining me on today's evil adventure. And now we have a new hero on our side. It's going to be very, very nice to see how this ends. And once we destroy the water supply, the last tier is going to fall. Well, second to last. Yeah, and I guess that's about it. Alright, like and subscribe down below. Comment down below. Press the no bell next to the subscribe button whenever you want to be notified of whenever I post my videos. Or just come to my channel every once in a while to see if I update it. And also share my videos so that we... Oh man, trying to do that talk clearly rasps the neck. Okay, I'm gonna try to continue. So that we can end my influence across the world. Alright, remember to share. I already said that. And that's about it. If I forgot anything, I'll let you know in the next video. Now, my dark minions dismissed.